was born in southwestern Pennsylvania, south of Pittsburgh. Most of us knew that we would be called back then. We had the draft. And so it was difficult to make any long-term plans. And sure enough, I got a notice that Uncle Sam was interested in me. And I thought, now I could go to the Army. It was only 2 years for the draft. Or I could do something really different and go with Navy. That's an additional 4 years. But if I'm going to break up my life and do something different for a while, why not do something really different? I remember thinking, there's the war, and here am I, and there's guys over there dying, and I'm here perfectly safe, and it didn't seem fair. Well, we had the disaster in July, almost 50 years to the day. We were set for a morning launch, a mission in South Vietnam. So there I was, waiting to fall asleep, and I heard the fire alarm, the call for, they announced it over the whole ship, fire, fire. And I heard something I had never heard before, even during a fire. The footsteps were different. There was an urgency in the footsteps that I'd never heard before, and I thought, something is different up there. I rolled out of the rack, and smoke was pouring in from the passageway, so I started running across toward the starboard passageway. Through the flight deck came a blast, brightest light I've ever seen, a tremendous pop. The next thing I knew, I was on my back, fire all around me. I knew that behind me was all this smoke coming through the passageway, so there was, I thought, no way out. I'm not clear on when I was knocked down by the bomb, if I was out for a while or not. I just don't know. You couldn't see anything, and you didn't know how much damage was where. But there was some movement among the guys, and so I put my hand on the shoulder of the guy in front of me just so I could see, or could feel where he was, and just followed. I heard 4 more bombs go off, and I thought, well, these were World War II bombs. On the flight deck, while all this was going on below, as the bombs were going off, they were wiping out the trained firefighting crews. And so
Take your time.
The common sailors, some of my friends, grabbed the fire hoses, charged into the fires to try to save the pilots. Some of them didn't make it. But you know what has been happening more recently than ever before? People say, thank you for your service. Never happened before. That means a lot.